The next I bring a toothbrush because, you know why. My guilty essential. We know what those are. A lighter for, yeah. Hello GQ Korea, I'm Sean Oprai, and I'd love to show you my essentials. So the first one I'm going to show you is my bag. It's a Banana Republic bag, and it's functional and good for the airport for a short travel. I like it because it's a bit vintage looking. We're going to move it here. My second essential is my drawing pen from my art teacher, Oliver Sen. And I have about 10 of these, but they said I couldn't use 10 pens as essentials. So we're only going to show you one. My third essential is one of my favorite hats, probably my favorite hat at the moment, and it is from one of these days. I think you can get it on Revolve. It is my favorite pair of shoes right now. They're from The Row, and I like them because they're really soft leather, and they look great with a lot of things. They were a Christmas present. This last Christmas, yes. So their new collection. My fifth item is deodorant, because deodorant, and it is from Old Spice. My sixth item, sunglasses from Sestini. I like them because I like the vintage shape, and it's a smaller brand that you can help support.
Do you collect the sunglasses?
Do I collect? Yes, I do collect sunglasses.
What is your favorite?
Ooh, I can't tell you that. But I'm loving Sestini right now. My next, I bring a golf glove everywhere I go. Oh, and a guitar pick. I bring a golf everywhere I go to try and get better at golf, but it's not working. I'm still terrible. This golf glove was from last year in Sea Island when I went with my family, so it's special to me. And I fell in love there. My next item for skincare is gonna be Charlotte Tilbury Goddess Skin. It's a clay mask, and it's incredible. It'll make you look a lot more fresh than you should be. No, not really. I should be a lot better. Oh, that's because of the makeup artist. I didn't do any of this. This was all help. Next, I always bring a room key. I keep room keys from special places. This one happens to be from Shutters, and it was just a really good memory. So if I'm having a bad moment, it's an easy thing to look at. The next is a fragrance, which happens to be Pasha by Cartier. It has a really nice oud with it, and it's great for afternoon, nighttime. And you see a little Cartier bobble. I want to get it right, so I don't want to start saying things that it doesn't smell like. It's quite masculine, and again, it's good for nighttime. There might be oud in it, a more musky fragrance? Oh, I mix them all the time. A lot of the times I like to layer them. So I'll use, a heavier fragrance and then layer a little bit of light with it. So I create my own. The next I bring a toothbrush because, you know why. This is OralB. Oh no, I just started using the electronic. Before I just used whatever the hotel or airline gave me. Much better clean with this. You add this in a tongue scraper, very fresh mouth. We got another toothbrush just in case I lose one. So there's that. The next essential, my guilty essential, but we know what those are. No, we shouldn't say that. We shouldn't say that. I don't know if it's heavy. I would just say it's excessive. But this year I'm trying to quit, so what else? They really are the essentials. Most people have fancy ones. I have practical ones. What else do we got in here? A lighter for, yeah. Another essential, Beats, because I just kept losing too many AirPods. But if I open these, you'd also see that I lost those in the flight too. They're really good, great bass. Oh, we got another fragrance. This is Amazing Green by Comme des Garçons, and it's super light and fresh. And I like to layer it with the Cartier. And we got my DOP kit from Barbara Strum, where I put all of my little toiletries. A tongue scraper, very essential, very fresh breath. Yes, I use a few brands of products. There's a lot of great brands on the market that a lot of people haven't heard about and that I find through the job. But this is just a really nice DOP kit that goes everywhere with me. An external battery, that's always dead. So I always forget to charge it. Nope, it's dead. So it doesn't work, but I have it. What else? Extra charging cables to charge this that never happened. So yeah, quite useless. And oh, I got another charging cable that I don't use. How do you pronounce that? However you pronounce this. Great moisturizer, a bit thick, so good for flights and colder weather when you need hydration. Ah, this one's really essential. Tide to Go. It removes stains on your shirt. So this is good if you spill a lot like I do. I think that is about it. That's more than 10. Oh, if you ever saw my bag, I incorrectly pack every time. I've been doing this job about 19, 20 years. I've never packed correctly, never once. And I don't think it ever will happen. I get really excited and the weather changes or just bring all the wrong things for my occasions. So don't trust me for packing, as you can see.
Your Instagram chocolate.
Why is it a sloth?
Yeah.
Why not a sloth? Sloths are awesome. Well, there is a odd reason. So my first picture was a koala. And then flew to Australia and I held the koala. So I thought, I want to just put animals that I really want to see in the wild and hold. So the next one was a sloth. And so if anyone knows how I can hold a sloth, please let me know. A duck-billed platypus. Yes. It's a mammal that gives birth lays eggs. And it's also in Australia, so they're really hard to hold. I don't think you can hold them, but that will be my next picture.
One of the things here.
Am I alone?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do this by process of elimination. Well, I can't bring a pack of cigarettes because you need a lighter, so that's out. No one's there, I don't need a Tide pen. No one's there, I don't need a toothbrush. No one can smell my breath. I won't need skincare or a fragrance, because no one is there. Is there golf on the island?
No, you have to survive it.
Oh. Well, then it won't be that. Next fragrance, gone. These would get ruined by the road. If I had to choose out of this bag the most practical thing, I think it would have to be a hat or sunglasses to protect from sunburn or glare. How am I going to survive with a room key? I won't. With an auxiliary battery that doesn't work, I can't contact anybody or charge anything. Again, that goes with the auxiliary battery. Who doesn't need hydrated skin on a desert island? So nope, can't bring that. Secondary toothbrush, don't need it. You're right, I might change it because I can collect water in here. So everything else is quite useless for survival. Other than this. This I could probably collect water in and hopefully survive. If not, I at least have toothpaste.
I think it's the glass.
Okie dokie.
You get to know about
The seaweed? Oh, flying Korean Air. I'm a Sky Team flyer. I fly Delta. So whenever I get a chance to fly Korean Air, I love the double-decker planes. And then one time I was sitting at the bar and they offered me these little seaweed. And I was like, what is this? Then I tasted it. Big fan. So we have one last item, which probably was a better investment on the desert island than this, because this one has food and a canister. So I'm gonna switch. If I get stranded on a desert island, I'm going to bring seaweed. Oddly enough. I have a cup. I can boil water. It's metal. It's the most practical thing I have in my bag. Sorry to disappoint you, GQ Korea. I wish this was better. We forgot one. I stole it from a girl. Yeah. Well, no, I saw her wearing this jacket and I put it on and I was like, wow, this jacket. My favorite jacket, it comes everywhere with me. If you can tell by the buttons, it's a woman's jacket, but I don't care. It is the best jacket I've ever had. It has a special memory. So, I think it's my 6th. It could be more. I've been coming here for 19 years. But the first time I came here, I was 18 years old, and I didn't look at the weather. I thought I was going to an island, so it would be warm. It was the coldest I've ever been in my life, but fortunately, my Korean client got me this great jacket that's long. It's called Discovery. It's like a sleeping bag. And it's still my favorite jacket today. I think the third time, and I get it wrong, the third time I got the jacket, and it was Siemens, the mattress? Yeah. And I got to work with a great director, and so it was a really fun experience. But I was freezing, and they got me a jacket. In GQ. Yeah, that was really fun to do. We started drinking soju too early. I was like, are we faking it? They brought real soju. It made the picture look real, because I was a little bit buzzed. Oh, baby. Yeah, this is a special watch. I like the small size of it. I like how you can pair it. It's very wearable. It could be a daytime wear. It could be also night. There's a bit of weight to it, which is nice. And it's just stunning. It's a gorgeous watch. I wear more white gold than I do, and I wear more silver. But yellow gold definitely has its moment. And I fell in love with this one immediately. The first watch I got with my first check was a Dos Santos. It was the first purchase I did for myself. Because I asked my manager, you know, like, what do I need? And she was like, a man needs a good watch, a good belt, and a nice pair of shoes. Everything else, jeans, t-shirt, you're fine. So we went to Cartier, and they helped me pick out my first Dos Santos. I like watches. But this one might be next, for sure. The shooting was phenomenal. It had a great energy. I mean, the photographer's amazing, hair and makeup was great, the styling was impeccable, and then you match that with the Cartier jewelry. I mean, you can't really go wrong. When you have all that combined in a team, you get to be free. I get to move, I don't have to care how my hair's gonna look or the styling, because it was already perfectly done before I even got on set. So I was just guided, and I did my best. Come over here. Come over here, show them you. She's incredible. I'm Samita. That's it. So, thank y'all for watching my essentials. I hope that I didn't disappoint you. And thank you for having me, GQ Korea. 감사합니다. Y'all mean the world to me. See you next time. I hope they bring me back, but if not, it's been incredible to be here. And I love your culture. Y'all been so kind to me. I'm just very blessed to be here. Bye, guys. Oh wait, watch hand. Bye guys. 감사합니다.